Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of Manga Hell. And today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter of Fire Force, chapter 294, Despair vs. Hope. Are these two new characters introduced in this chapter? Because this really makes me think we are going to have like characters named Despair and Hope in this. Or to be fair, that could just be hinting at having some writers with lazy name ideas, but oh well, what can we do? So, anyways, let's get into this chapter. Because this chapter has been delayed for a long time. Well, not a long time, but for a couple of days. So, anyways, the first we have the art with just saying hope basically in more stylized form, as the narrator is like pressing onwards with feeling as warm as a hug. Literally, considering the fact that last chapter ended with Shu getting a hug from his mother. So, anyways, we have the narrative be like a family united at last. The words exchanged are. So, I'll say that's what we're gonna be narrating now. So, anyways, like the narrative said, we see the mother, Shu's and Shina's mother, well, Mari, I believe her name was, mother holding Shu as she was like, Mom, as their mother in her demon form is able to speak as she says, Shinra Shu. As we see kind of like this moody expression, kind of like sad, more of a negative on his face from Shinra as Shu's like, brother, as their mother's like, what's the matter, Shinra? And then we have the next page, Shina be like, sorry mom, back then I failed to keep our promise 12 years ago when the fire broke out. I failed to protect you both. So I guess now Shina is remembering that moment. Which I guess is supposed to focus on their relation. I guess that was the point in the last chapter was more to get us hit more on the the relationship between the family, because we don't really focus that much on them. I think we did have chapters where we focused on them in the past, but it's different. It's it's more of it's mentioned a few times, but it was like fully focused that much. As then, anyways, we have then their mother responding with, "But did you give up?" As Shannon starts to shake his head, as then he has like a bit of a cheerful expression, as she's like, "I never gave up, mom. I was about ready to give up, but if I ever did, he would scold me again," which is referencing Arthur. So, anyways, then we have their mom being like, "He," because she has no idea who he is. So, anyways, then we have Shannon be like, "I sure grew up, didn't I? I mean, a bunch of friends do, and it looked like for you to meet every single one of them." I guess that's what's gonna happen after the arc. If she survives, then she'll meet everyone. Also, the hole that Shina hadn't, that was healed, is still there. So, anyways, then we have Shina be like, "From my cool superiors and seniors, and my boisterous and dependable peers, to the classy nationalist folk who are always training me, I've made a lot of friends." So that's just referencing everyone. Surprised to see that he doesn't mention Hibana, although he might mean Hibana when he says my cool superiors and and seniors. Like maybe that's who he's meaning, but I'm kind of surprised he didn't mention Busty. But oh well, what can you do? So, anyways, then we have their mother being like, "Is that so?" Also, it seems that their mother actually speaks behind the teeth, which really doesn't make sense since I do believe she has a mouth behind it. So, anyways, then we have Shina be like, "I went to Sakusa and was influenced by the way they talked." So she was a bit smiling, as then we have Shina, doing that like, "And about him, well, you haven't met him yet, but." So he's referencing Arthur, as Arthur just like floating his face, be like, mm. Which is a bit hilarious of a concept. I wonder if he's actually able to see everything that's going on. Like it seems to be implied that he can, but I'm very curious about this. But it's gonna be referenced at the end. But anyways, I'm sure be like, well, he is my friend. And then we have Shin, their mother being like, "So you made some friends?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then we have Shem like, "And you have to stand shoulder to shoulder with your friends, right? That guy never gives up, so I won't either." So yeah, then we get a panel with them like this panel from the bottom, the floor, as he's like, "Even if they're all gone, I still want you to meet those people." As now it seems like Shino's mom seems to have more of a frown on her face. Although now we see her open, that the thing that she has open up, as it reveals her normal face, or her normal, this side of her face revealed normally. As it says, "You can do it, Shino," which again kind of makes it look like arm or something. As they have Shino turning us around and be like, "Yeah." So, anyways, then we get them staying out and staring at Avengers and Homea. I guess if I remember that they're there. Not sure why they were just letting them have this family reunion. So, anyways, then we have Homea starting to talk, and judging by the looks of things, it may be another one of those boring, life is worthless, hope is gone type of speeches. Let's see if that's the case. Let's see Homea. So you're still not giving up. Hope is the curse that torments us. Yet you people still climb and cling onto it. It's because of that, though, that you are devils. Seriously, Homea? I would say you are the devil. Anyways, they should be like, "My mom isn't a devil." As then we have Homea be like, "Mari Kusakabe is the evangelist's doppelganger. The evangelist is the symbol of despair and salvation of mankind. Your mother is the only stain of hope left in the midst of that despair." Alright. I'm not sure what this chick wants us to think of her right now. So if she'll be like, "That's so. I guess that must be why I feel so hopeful right now." So he's basically saying, "Yeah, I guess I explained what I'm hoping right now the most." So then we have Homea's double sending shockwaves. As then we have Shinra and Shu blocking that, as Shu's like, "Mom, stand back." As they have Shinra screaming, "Just a breeze." So anyways, then we have Shinra blasting off towards Avengers Homea. As then Shinra be like, "Blast enough guts and you might just knock me down one day." And then we have Shomeo explaining with small gusts are not all I can create. So I guess now Shomeo sends a bigger gust of wind or shockwave to send Shino, which to be fair does fully block Shino's attack and sends him backwards. Which I'm like, what is that? Iris's divine protection? I guess that's what the ability that Iris was having. So anyways, then we have Homea be like, "It's impossible to create just a breeze with this. All possibilities are gone. Amaterasu is with me, and her light of madness." So I guess now we also know what Amaterasu's ability was. And now we get this panel where I don't know what's going on, but I feel like it's supposed to be like a kind of a flaming sun Kamehameha, and or at least a giant flaming shockwave type of attack. I am not fully convinced on exactly what it is, but that's apparently seems to be the case. And we have like a giant shockwave explosion being sent to the air. But anyways, we see a couple of photos as we see Shu holding his mom in the air, with Shuna also being in the air. I guess they jumped all the way just in time. Now we see that explosion going even bigger and bigger apparently. And then we have Homea being like, "All your brothers can do is stop time, and time leaves you with eternity of despair." And then we have Shura being like, "Inca's predictions. Sister's divine blessing. There's no way to fight it. Is there anything I can do? What can I do?" As then we have Shinra in the next panel being like, "There's nothing else I can do except maybe." As then we have, no, I guess Shinra figured out something, and she's like, "I've tried everything that I can do." As then we have Shu be like, "Are you giving up?" Because that's a weird thing to say, as then we have Shinra like giving smirk and he's like, no, I'm not sure. As then we get another speech from Shinra as he's like, the Holy Saint wasn't lying. It's true that the only thing that got me this far was the flames of revenge. But it wasn't about revenge. I just wanted to keep my promise to you and Mom, Shu, because I care about you too. As there have Shinra extending his hands like, I've only come this far because of you both. Shu, Mom, take my hand. Your hearts and your soul to become one. As there we see and then hole that Shinra has had make like a big, like a little bit of a fire coming out. As then next part we see their mother thinking, as she was like, "What's wrong, Mom?" As then she says, "With you used to be so small and cuddly, but now you're the one carrying me," which is true if you really think about it. I mean, it has to be like a really weird feeling for their mother right now. Like the last time I saw you is when you were a baby. I had to hold you. And now I literally have to hold on to you. You have to hold on to me because otherwise I'm gonna fall down and probably be killed. As if Shinra's mom be like, "You've both grown so much." As then we see both of them smiling, which is a pretty nice panel. As then we have Shinra be like, "It's a miracle to me that two people I thought were dead are still alive, and when a family is united, that which we see being cut. I guess it's gotta be one of those end of chapter things." So anyways, I have Hamia looking up, which is funny because I'm pretty sure she's blind. Or the way I think it was hinted at her being blind. Anyways, then we have like that flame that was on scene or something going even bigger. As then we have the narrator saying, yeah. Anyways, then we have Shinra, the narrator or Shinra being like, even miracles can happen. Hope against despair. A family's soul and hearts stirs together to save the world. To be continuing chapter 295, meeting. Alright, so that's the end of the chapter. Gotta be honest, for a chapter titled Despair versus Hope, I'm surprised how little actual battling it was in it. Like, you would expect there would be a little bit more of it. But I guess it's more supposed to be a more emotional chapter, so that's why, but yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it's just again, nothing really much happened, just a reunion between the two. Although, judging by the next chapter, the title, it may be more of just that, so hopefully not, but we'll see. So, anyway, this was my reaction to the newest chapter of Fire Force. I hope you liked it. I hope you leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future. Leave your thoughts on the chapter in the comments below. And that said, I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.